Now, Dr. Elena Gonzalez is going to talk about the poetry as a next point, the virtual research environment, no? Open source, innovation, and collaboration.
Yeah, well, I wanted to finish this presentation telling about what the philosophy of our project is and how we will work during this 5 years as a methodology, as a philosophy of working. First of all, I wanted to say that we will be working in the environment of this Digital Humanities Center, the Laboratorio de Innovación en Humanidades Digitales de la UNED, which is the Digital Humanities Center we created 2 years ago. And we will want to boost and to follow the philosophy of working of open access, open data, interdisciplinarity, and collaboration. And I want to explain you briefly what we are going to do. So we will have a dissemination plan, a collaboration perspective, and interdisciplinarity that I will show you. First of all, we will have a dissemination plan that we will explain in the website, which will be based on the European Commission philosophy of publishing everything in an open world and making our results available from the first day, which is, I feel is very important also from the digital humanities perspective, but also from the European perspective, from the open science perspective, both at our papers level, but also in our code level. We will have every development available for the community in order to let people advance also in that sense. So we will also have a website that is already available, not yet finished, but you can go and see what's going on. And we will have a blog for immediate and informal diffusion. And we will also have our social media very active. They are, well, we are also hanging pictures from now on from this presentation. And this is one idea that we have from the beginning of the project and also in our Digital Humanities Center. We will have a community of research collaborating, and you are, as Mara said, you are invited to join the project to collaborate and to give us ideas, because we know what we want to do, but we are very happy to receive suggestions, ideas, and collaboration for everybody from this room and outside this room. So please write us, and we will be very happy to receive you. And we conceive this project as a growing ecosystem inside Lean, which means that this is not a final point of a project. This is a starting point that wants to open a community of research working on poetry, digital humanities, and a lot of stuff, which is very interesting. So we are happy to continue working with this new project, helping people, and making our center growing. So this is our philosophy, and we will be happy to have it. From the point of view of interdisciplinarity, we are working in a digital humanities perspective, so that means that we learn every day from each other, and we want to collaborate also with you, with computer scientists, and we want to join you in the project too, from other disciplines and from these kind of things. And from the point of view of users, this is one of our focus. We want to have impact. When we say that we are developing a project on semantic web of poetry and we speak about impact, it might sound like, wow, what are you doing? But if we speak about big data or website or blogging or diffusion, things sound different. So we want to struggle with these stereotypes of our society, which are like giving humanities a role that it's very rarely is in a second part of our lives. And we want to show the community that it is possible to have a European project in humanities and linked open data, and it's possible to show the world that we are doing very important things that can have impact in different levels from different worlds. And that is our philosophy. So thank you very much for joining us, and we hope now if you have some question or some opinions or want to say something, we will be happy to hear you. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, no questions? So, please.
Yes, I would like to congratulate all of you because I think it was a very interesting project. And I got some questions. First one is, have you got, can you hear me?
Microphone.
Sí, mejor.
We have a microphone.
So, congratulations. And I've got two different questions. The first one is in relation with other partners in Europe. I don't know if you have got already other partners in Europe to study the French or Italian poetry. And the second question is that if you would be interested in studying the contemporary poetry as well.
Well, for the first question, yes, we've been in touch with all these researchers that are working in different databases for French, for Italian, and for the different languages that we show here. We are discovering new partners and new projects every day. And yeah, we started building this project based on the solution for a problem that we now have. We had a couple of meetings and we realized that we spoke different languages when speaking about the same issue, which was poetry. And we decided to look for a solution to resolve this communication problem, which was not only a technical problem, but was also a traditional problem in each different language. So we already have this community built, and we want to expand it and to make it grow. So yes. And for the second question, yeah, we are not restricted to a period of time. So I am a medievalist myself, but we have in our team people from different languages. So we have Stefano, for example, which is Italian, and he works in the poetry of Renaissance. And we have Clara, which works in 20th century Spanish poetry. So the idea is to build an abstract common model which is able to reflect and to gather all the biggest number of possibilities available. We also have Latin poetry, which is very different, for example, and we have Skaldic poetry, which we even yet don't understand very well, but it's a very different way of doing things. So the idea is making it as big as possible. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess we will finish here. Thank you all of you for joining us in this meeting, and nothing else. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.